Hey guys, another day on airport standby. I'm on my third reserve block for the month and I got airport standby again. And they just called me and I'm going to board a flight. So basically there's a flight attendant. There's a flight attendant who's late. And so I'm helping her board the flight, and then when she gets here, she will take over and I'll be done for the day and I can go home. So that's it. Ooh, it's windy out there. My goodness, I'm glad I'm not flying. This is your friendly neighborhood flight attendant, also known as ping pong ball. I'm just bopping back and forth from my house to the airport on airport standby. I have one more day on this block, and I'm praying that they do not make me sit airport standby again. Feels a little mean, y'all. Alright, I have to drive home, I have to get gas, and I have nothing interesting to tell you. Boring. I'm boring. Boring. Okay, bye. You like this flip? Whoop. Hey guys, good morning. Good morning. It's Friday, but it's my first day of work. And I'm kind of excited because I haven't worked in like 3 weeks because I've been on reserve and I haven't been getting used. So, in February, I think I only did one trip. I'd have to look and verify that, but I think I only flew one trip. Just didn't get called. But I have to say, it's nice that I don't have to sit around in some random city on reserve anymore. I think I've said that, but let me reiterate. So I'm making my coffee right now. And I actually have kind of a nice check-in time. I don't have to check in until 9:25. Except the only thing that stinks about that is that's not really the best time to be driving to LA. So I am going to give myself a little extra time to get there, make sure that I'm not late. So I'm going to give myself over 2 hours to be at the airport. The nice thing is not being on reserve is that not being on airport standby. I have to be in the lounge right at my check-in time. So I just have to be at the airport because I have a 30-minute cushion before I actually have to be ready to board. So anyway, all that to say, I'm going to go take a shower and get ready and head to the airport in probably about an hour. It's 5:25, probably a little more than an hour. I gave myself some extra time to get ready because I don't like to be rushed. Yeah, so I'm gonna go shower and get my stuff together. Today I ended up in Myrtle Beach, which I've never been there before. Sadly, only a 10-hour overnight. We get in at like 9:30 and then leave at 8 in the morning. So that kind of stinks. And then second night, I believe, is Boston. So yeah, I'll update more later. Alright, I'm calling this segment Behind the Steering Wheel. Sorry, my steering wheel's in my face. I wanted to show you what I was having for breakfast. I know it's super interesting. It's a crumpet. This is my British accent. Please don't delete me if you're actually from England. So anyway, the old guys walking are waving at me. I am going to work now. It is 6:47. I am 2 minutes behind schedule, but I think I should be fine. I haven't looked at the map yet, so I'm a little nervous. But I'm gonna go look at it and we'll come back. Okay, so as of right now, it says 1 hour and 20 minutes, which is pretty good. So we'll see if that holds up. I will check it again as we get closer and see if it's still that fast, because that's pretty fast for a weekday morning at like 7 o'clock. But maybe all the going to work traffic is already done, which would be weird. Okay, I'm gonna drive now. So bye. So here's a fun way to start the day. I get to the parking gate and there's like 3 cars behind me and my gate pass won't work. So people are literally honking at me. I'm like, what am I supposed to do? It's not working. So thankfully the guy behind me jumps out and uses his pass to get me in. But apparently when I set up recurrent payments for my parking, it didn't work. So when the new month started, my parking wasn't paid for. So how embarrassing and annoying. But anyway, I'm in and I'm parked and I'm really early, which is nice. I'd rather be early than late. So I'm gonna take a leisurely walk over to the airport. Alright, we've got 3 legs today. One to New Orleans, that's a long one, then to Nashville, and then to Myrtle Beach. And we're supposed to get to Myrtle Beach at 9:30. So, and I'm early. I don't even have to check in for another half hour. I already had coffee, but I'm going to go get more.
LAX is closed to the general public 24 hours.
In New Orleans. We are currently trying to see if our plane works. When we were flying, I had a little something happen. A little handle on the door popped up, so they have got to check that out, make sure that we can fly it. We may have to get a new aircraft, or they may be able to fix it, but it is going to be a while. They said at least an hour, maybe longer. So who knows? Maybe I'm overnighting in New Orleans instead of Myrtle Beach. We'll see. Alright, well, check back after I eat. Update. So we are changing planes. Our plane is broken and they have to take it away. And so I don't know what we're doing. We are in New Orleans and we might stay here. I have no idea what's going to do. They're going to find another plane for us. We'll see. Made it to Myrtle Beach and we only ended up with like 8 hours 25 minutes of our overnight, and so super. I think that gets us like double time for tomorrow or something. I'm not totally sure on what the whole rules are. I'm looking up and it looks like there's fingerprints on the ceiling, which is interesting. So we ended up on a 700. The people that were going from New Orleans to Nashville were not happy. And because I think a lot of them had connections, like a lot of them were going to like Pittsburgh and Philadelphia, and they were not the nicest. Just gonna say that. I won't, what's going on here? I won't point out any specifics. Pop those people out and load it up again with these people were really nice, really chill, really cool, and came here to Myrtle Beach where I'm at now, which I wish I could stay longer because I've never been here before and I would like to check it out. And the weather is really nice. It's like kind of cool, and which I'm sure it's normally very humid. To finish it off, that gave us a very short overnight. We already started with only 10 hours. So anyway, I'm going to bed. I am tired. I think I will be able to sleep. And then tomorrow we fly to Baltimore and then we fly to Boston. And I think we have like 17 hours in Boston, which will be nice. I'm staying at the same place I stayed last time, the waterfront area. And good morning, guys. It's a little after 6. I've already showered and I'm just getting ready. I have to lobby at 7:25 and I'm so tired. I slept so. Woke up like probably 3 or 4 times. And I'm so dry. I should have put my little humidifier on, but I didn't. Oh, I was going to show you guys, those that are interested, this new stuff that I got. It's called Super Goop Daily Dose. It's a vitamin C and SPF. Oh my gosh, I love it, you guys. It's not cheap, but I got it like for my little birthday special. So I actually got also this Tatcha Beauty Dewy Skin Cream, which I also love. And also it came with like a face wash. So it's my birthday month. Whoop, whoop, whoop. We're celebrating all month, people. Well, that was dumb. I just noticed that my lunch bag strap got stuck in the door of the refrigerator. So the fridge was not closed all the way. So that's super. But everything seems to be still cold, and it seems like the freezer part, it had a little freezer part, which I'm glad about, and that is frozen. All right, so here's my new coffee. I never tried this before. I did the freezer coffee for a while, which I liked. I really liked it, but it's a little pricey. And not super convenient, just saying. So I'm trying this. I'm not a big instant coffee person, but I saw this. I was, scouring Amazon, and this is the Vita Cup, which I know a few people that do the Vita Cup pods, like in their Keurig, and this is instant sticks. So that sounded kind of interesting. It's got vitamin infusions, MCT oil, turmeric, which I mean whatever, cinnamon. So it might be a little bit tasty. So it's a medium blend, and it's a genius booster, y'all. So, I mean, today, if suddenly you notice my videos becoming, like, ridiculously smart, it's the coffee. Okay, moment of truth. It smells really good. Very cinnamony. Oh, I think it's too hot. I can't do it yet. All right, we're going out. There's Myrtle. Oh, I got Crystal. She's on my video. I don't know if she wants to be in my video, but
yeah, she does.
too bad.
All right.
Too late. Cheers! Yay! Hello! Still here in Boston, freezing our faces off. We just got done having dinner at Pink Taco, Blinner. I think they were having a bad day. It was not the best experience. I'm not saying the food was bad, but people cried. We got food taken off our bill, but we had some good mimosas. Agreed. Yes. And now we're heading back to the hotel to continue the party, which mostly entails going back to our rooms and going back to bed. I mean, going to bed. Because we have a 4:10 report. Hey guys, I am back. So we had a interesting evening. We went to this place called Pink Taco and it seemed fine. We walked in, we ordered a drink, and then she brought our drinks and we ordered some, actually I think we ordered our food at the same time, or shortly after. And then proceeded to wait a very, 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 very long time for our food. And then someone came by who I think was a manager, and said, hey, how's everything? And we were like, well, it'd be great if we could eat. Like, we ordered a very long time ago. And so he's like, oh, let me check on that. And so within like 2 minutes, our food started coming out. So we got, we had ordered a few different kinds of tacos. And the one kind came out cold, like completely cold. And they were fried avocados. And then the other kind was supposed to be shrimp. And it was like mushrooms. And I was like, I don't see any shrimp on here. Am I crazy? Like, and the girl's like, oh, let me fix that. So then another manager came by and he's like, oh, how's everything going? And I'm like, oh, well, our food we're still waiting for a couple things, and our food, like, these were cold. And he's like, oh, let me check on that. Well, then shortly thereafter, we see our waitress getting yelled at, and then like, a few minutes later, she got like pulled to the back, and then she came out crying, and we were like, oh my god, like, we did not complain about her at all. Like, I'm pretty sure it wasn't her. I mean, you know, she was our server, so yes, she should have taken care of us a little bit better, but didn't want her to cry or lose her job. So anyway, so we pulled her aside and we were like, hey, are you okay? Like, you know, we didn't complain about you, we didn't say anything. She's like, no, it's not about you. And but we gave her a normal tip, like, even, and they did take off like the price of our like food and stuff like that, which was nice. But yeah, it was a little crazy. And so then we came back to the hotel and had a little dessert. Some of the other crew members had said they might be down, but we didn't see them, so I don't know if they were around or whatever. But it was busy. There was a big volleyball tournament in town, so it was pretty busy. And then that was it. Oh, we went to CVS. That was very anticlimactic. So yeah, so I'm just back in my room. I'm all showered up. We have a very freaking early report time, and so probably shortly I'm gonna pop my earplugs in and try to get some sleep. Anyway, I'm rambling. I'm gonna go now. Hey everyone, I almost forgot to do a video when I got home. I'm sitting on my couch. We just finished watching a show called Undoing. It's not new or anything, but if you haven't watched it, you should definitely watch it. It's a good mystery, murder, whodunit. Anyway, so we're getting Taco Bell. Don't judge me, but yeah. So I had a good trip, you guys. It was actually quite smooth and uneventful, just the way we like it. Boring is the best. Had a lovely time in Boston, except for our little restaurant snafu. We had 2 flights, one to St. Louis, Boston to St. Louis, which was just around 3 hours, and then St. Louis to LA, which was around 4 hours. So it was kind of a long flying day, but everybody was well behaved, and you know, I want to be honest, like, I was kind of like, didn't want to do the whole alcohol serving thing, but it wasn't that bad. Kind of keeps you busy, and I don't know. As long as people aren't getting drunk and acting like idiots, I don't mind serving an extra drink or two. Alright, so I'm going to wrap this up. I do have some stuff coming that I want you guys to hang out for. I'm going to do a luggage update. I'm going to do a Are You Too Old to Be a Flight Attendant update. And there's one other thing I can't remember. But stay tuned. I am in process of making these videos.